was just noon. I was rushed for time and felt unprepared. Like it goes, there will always be good days, and there will be bad ones. By the start of my day, I had assumed it would be one of the bad days. However, as I walked into Right to Life of Owensboro, all those feelings dissipated. The room was open and painted a calm yellow, a play area in the corner, and images of Jesus and babies all over the walls. Thankfully, it was what I had expected, welcoming. Every year there are approximately 1.21 million legal murders committed in the United States alone. In just one day, 3,000 lives are lost without a chance for their voices to be heard. Murder is allowed and many times welcomed in the world, even in the neighborhoods of the American country, where every voice has the freedom to be spoken. In the world today, abortion is looked to by millions of women for their own desire to end a pregnancy. In some cases, women are forced into abortions. Many argue this is no problem, having an abortion, but many believe the termination of a pregnancy is the dissolution of a life. No matter which side an individual may choose, thousands upon thousands will think differently. Virtually every country is full of controversy over this issue. Should abortion be legal? Because of a case in the United States Supreme Court history, it became legal in 1973 to perform an abortion to any woman as long as they were before their third trimester in pregnancy. Eventually, this was changed by Norma Lee McCorvey, also known as Jane Roe, in the famous Roe v. Wade lawsuit. In the fight against abortion, annually people come together to oppose abortion and the law from Roe v. Wade in front of the White House and around the D.C. Mall. Speaking from experience, the crowds are enormous with pro-lifers, and the experience is absolutely life-changing. This gathering is referred to as the March for Life. The citizens walk around the D.C. Mall holding signs and explicit graphics. Speakers are invited and play their speeches loudly so Congress members can hear and other marchers can rally and support what they may be saying. Many groups who attend the march pray the rosary and say other prayers aloud, hoping for Congress to notice. 27 years ago, the world had the potential to lose a great person. The nation potentially had lost a great, wholly striving football player. Because of societal logic, Tim Tebow, NFL quarterback, would have lost his life.
She was encouraged to abort her son, Tim. And her and her husband were on a mission in another country, and she got dysentery. That's where they couldn't get to her. And they treated her aggressively. She didn't realize she was pregnant. So the doctors there encouraged her, greatly encouraged her to abort the child. She said no. And the child lives. He will grow up and he will teach the word of God.
Every day, thousands of women have abortions. Thousands of babies die out of the selfishness of an individual, or because of their justifications. While many of us waste time feeling there is nothing to do in this situation because we know no one specifically considering abortion, even more babies never have their first breath. This feeling of powerlessness and of lack of control is an illusion. When babysitting my little cousin of 1 year, a game was developed between us. My eyes would open wide and a deep breath would be taken in, making sure to get her attention. After a couple seconds, Nora would stand in front of my bent legs underneath me. Her eyes would be bigger than what seemed possible, and her breath seemed to halt inside her, making a loud noise with every intake. At the end of this little mockery, we would both laugh at the hilariousness of our faces. When the game had gone on for a while, I noticed she developed a new habit. Anytime she would laugh, her hand would go flying to her knee. I noticed she was mocking more than just my eyes in this game. We all know children develop quickly into the person they will be for the rest of their lives. The best way they determine this is to watch those around them. The strongest way to change someone's actions, or their destiny even, is to change their influence. Everyone involved with Right to Life, or even not, has so much hidden power and control within themselves. By being the person one should be, standing up for the belief that a life is a life, no matter how small, can change the world. Although specifically you may not know a woman considering an abortion, show society what is right, and eventually society will show that woman.